Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 7, Episode 2 of Riverdale. This time, the title of the episode is Skip, Hop, and Thump. And we are here, we are back, and we are ready for a new episode of this incredible show, Riverdale. It's the final season of Riverdale. And the first episode, I really did enjoy the first episode. I think it was, setting up kind of the rules of this season, kind of like they did with season 6, but I'm not sure if I'm like excited about some of the subjects that they're gonna touch. For instance, Varchi, Veronica and Archie, and like that whole thing. Like, I have had several seasons of their obvious, yes, there is a physical attraction with them, but that's the only thing that there is, We have already processed that, so why do we need to relieve it? Like, we don't, so, whatever. I'm here to collect my Barchi, Betty, and Archie endgame, so other distractions really annoy me. But we are going to watch this episode. We're going to enjoy it as much as we can, and we're gonna have fun with it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys continue supporting for more. I will be reacting to the promo for next episode that will be posted exclusively on my members, for the members of my channel. So in case you guys want to check that out, link in the description down below as always. So go and check it out, like I said. And like I said, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm ready. And I hope you guys are excited, happy, and ready as well. So, episode 2, the second episode of this season. Give it a thumbs up, hearts if you're on Patreon, subscribe, join my channel if you want to, and continue supporting for more, because I will be doing lots of more reaction videos for the entire season of Riverdale. So, that's it. Thank you for watching, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 7, Episode 2 of Riverdale. Here we go.
Well, not word for word, but it's definitely my story. Well, I should sue him, right?
Can you prove it was your story?
Maybe start by giving them a call.
Oh, shucks to that. Pat Comics is right here in town. I'm gonna go pay him a visit. Who's with me?
Absolutely no one.
So, boys, before you ask your best girls out, make sure that your socks match and that they don't have any holes. In short, the whole event is sure to be the bee's knees in the cat's pajamas. Tickets will be on sale all week, and you'll want to snap them up early, as I can now confirm that Kevin...
Betty is me rolling her eyes every time Varchi makes eye contact or anything.
in the crew...
Hello, Shoni.
Here to buy your ticket to the sock hop, I hope?
That depends. Are you asking me out?
What a... We're going for the last... Okay. Shoni's rising, okay.
Of course not. No, I am hosting the dance. I couldn't possibly be saddled with a date. No, thank you. Kevin and the Crooners will be performing as previously announced.
Well, we offered. Good luck selling tickets with that B-grade barbershop quartet.
Later, Mitch.
Oh, that's Mitch. Didn't she die in one of the musicals?
Well, first off, drop the persecution complex. Just take this log line, turn it into a 7-page story by tomorrow morning, and if it doesn't make me want to puke, we'll talk.
Okay, so he got a job.
Thanks for helping me out of this jam, Betty. I panicked. Told Veronica that I could dance, when the truth is I got 2 left feet.
Barton! Okay, I know that it's because he wants to, get it on with Veronica. But we know where this is heading, right? Do we know it? Yes, because true love prevails always. So, I'm here for Barchi.
Moving your hips from side to side, like this. Try it.
Oh, aren't they adorable?
Like
You're
this?
not moving your hips.
Less shoulders, more hips.
Hips.
One hand goes like this. Other hand here. And then you just sway.
Oh my God, look at them.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Look at him looking at her.
And what exactly is going on here?
I bet he was just showing me
I'm
some
giving
moves, Mrs.
RG a
Cooper.
dance lesson.
They're dancing. It's not like they're dancing like the forbidden dance known as like, I don't know, La Macarena or something like that. And they're just slow dancing. Come on.
I'll tell you what, if I can finish these pages and really make them sing, then I'll put your name forward to Mr. Fieldstone tomorrow. He's our editor-in-chief.
Really? Jughead, that would be a dream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let's see what he says first.
A reason not to fall in love. Okay. Stop it, okay? Because I don't want to see Ethel and Jughead.
I'm performing, so I just kind of assumed you'd come to, you know, cheer me on.
Right, yeah, of course, that makes sense.
I mean, you could still ask her. He's like, oh my god, this is worse than the cult.
You like kissing?
Of course. It's like I said, I'm performing and I don't want to risk catching a cold.
She doesn't have a cold?
Something with you.
Yes. I'm so sorry, girl. She will rather be with Fangs right now, I think.
Are you going to the sock hop?
I wouldn't have a date. I don't know many people. Unless, you could think of someone I should ask?
Oh, they're gonna fall in love.
A lot of people go stag, I hear. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, if that was engaged.
I need to know that you won't be aboard the sock hop. So, why don't you clean yourself up and come by the Pembroke at 6-ish tonight? I'll be wanting to discuss politics, art, current events. Dazzle me with your wit.
Can you shut up?
Dazzle you. Okay.
Oh my god. Who in the world needed this? And Betty is us. Betty's like, the hell?
Surely there's some He-Man at Riverdale High you'd like to make time with?
Yeah, Archie.
And who, pray tell, is the one making these threats?
Tony Topaz.
Mostly that scary Tony girl.
It would be her. Well,
Love of your life.
this means war.
Also lesbianism, but I mean, who's counting?
Dismissed.
Veronica asked me over.
You're taking her to the dance?
If I'm lucky, she wants to give me a test run, you could say.
I don't like the sound of that.
No one does.
Haughty, isn't it?
So Veronica invited me over to her place tonight, and
Oh, okay. Here you
I
are.
need to impress her. So don't laugh. But I wrote her a poem. I just need someone to read it and just tell me if it's crazy to give to her.
It's actually really sweet. You have a poet soul, Arch. Who knew?
Is she falling?
Now the crooners are Dunskies. Look, Fangs is about to play, so why don't you order yourself a cappuccino, take a load off, and hear him play? Maybe you'll change your mind, and you and I can get better acquainted.
I will like that. I will like that.
Come on in. We're having aperitifs in the parlor.
Okay, this is just so you know? Because she knows that boys will do things for her. And so she's what? Playing with all of them? It's like, ew, Veronica.
I think I'm having weird feelings about Archie.
Embrace her, girl! Embrace them!
Oh. What sort of feelings?
The romantic kind.
Stirrings? Is it possible that this fluttering is a reaction to feeling underappreciated by Kevin?
No, let's not mention
Hadn't
Kevin.
thought of it that way. Which is why it's a good thing that you came to me.
No, actually, it's never a good thing to come to you for problems or anything, really.
Holy hell, Ethel. There is no way that Mr. Fieldstone doesn't hire you after he sees these.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Even though I'm a girl?
If he doesn't, I'll eat my own crown.
So,
why do you wear it though?
Jughead. Since when are boys allowed in your room?
We're just studying, Mom.
Well, whatever you were doing, you're lucky your father's working nights at the factory this week.
I was actually just leaving. I'll see you at school tomorrow. Excuse me, sorry.
Wonderful. See, she seems like a heartwarming mom. This is not the place for you, you know.
I see you're admiring the painting. It's
It's a Monet, am I right?
Indeed. You have a connoisseur's eyes, Julian.
I appreciate beautiful things. Where'd you get that suit?
Fuck you!
Some thrift store?
It's my father's suit. And you better shut your trap, Blossom.
Wasn't he buried in his suit?
Oh my
Or
god.
did he have more than one?
He was buried in his uniform.
Well, I, for one, think you look very striking, Archie.
I think I'm just gonna blow out of here. If I stay any longer, I might be liable to spill someone's blue blood all over your nice, expensive things.
Yeah. You know, all with the bear fighting and all that. Veronica do like, you know, playing with boys.
I mean, what kind of person auditions boys to go to a sock hop?
Well, when your parents are actors. Sorry, that's not an excuse.
Listen, if you hurt my boy, you and I are going to have some serious trouble, little Miss Femme Fatale.
You know what? She kind of deserves that.
May I make a suggestion? I'm gonna give you this. You see, Betty just wants to be pinned. She wants to feel appreciated. And I believe that this pin will take care of everything.
Thing is, he wants to pin someone else. You know?
I'll take 1. 5. I'll take 5.
Okay.
By the way, did you break the bad news to Kevin yet?
No, but I will. Can you dig it?
Oh, I love that she's
aside
already.
The fact that you were drawing while Dr. Doyley was lecturing.
Okay, shut up. But like, I am so glad that we are getting Shoni. You know, basic, like, just like girly, like they're meeting each other and like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, Ethel, but your budding career as an illustrator of lurid comic books doesn't remotely justify this behavior. You have a week's detention, starting today.
Because she was painting during class?
If you haven't made your decision yet, I'm still keen on taking you to the sock hop tonight.
I would love that, Archie. But I've already made my selection. And I'm not going with anyone.
What? Why?
With
Because
so many
she's
excellent
Veronica.
options, it's simply impossible for an it girl to choose. It was a game, Archie. The queen of the hive gets all her worker bees a buzz and then flies away before anyone's stung too badly.
That's what it was, a game for her. At least
So,
she's
have you
honest
made your
about
pick
it.
yet? I'll tell you one thing, though. Whoever does end up going with Archie, she is one lucky girl.
True. That could be you, girly. That could be you. That could be her, girly. Go off. I'm afraid that Kevin is gonna come here to pin her.
Hey, Betty, can I talk to you for
No,
a second?
shut up. Get out. Go away.
It's important.
Sure, let's talk.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin! And his one kidney.
Betty Cooper, will you go steady with me?
No, thank you, but...
Kevin.
Things will be different this time. I promise. I
feel
love
bad.
you, Betty. I do. And you make my heart feel full.
So
I
will
mean, I
you
don't
be my
believe
girl?
He doesn't.
How do I?
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's just, it's not what he wants, you know?
Guess who didn't show up for her assigned detention?
Smithers, I'm about to put my face on.
My apologies, Miss Veronica. But I was emptying the bins and came across something that I believe belongs to you.
No, it doesn't.
What's this?
Seems to be a poem, miss.
Mom, Dad, is everything all right?
We got called down to your school. They said you're acting like some delinquent,
Oh
drawing
my
dirty
God.
pictures.
On top of staying up at all hours, inviting boys into your bedroom, and
Oh
now missing
my
detention?
God.
We did not raise you this way, Ethel.
Maybe if you didn't drink so much, Mom. And maybe if you weren't so miserable all of the time, Dad.
The hell did you just say to me?
Never mind.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to the sock hop with Jughead.
Over my dead body, you are!
Also, if we need to kill you, I'm okay with that.
Supposedly Fangs is an out-of-this-world singer.
Yeah, and he sure is easy on the eyes. But I can say the same about you. Anyway,
Right.
I was really looking forward to seeing you perform tonight. Maybe you can give me a private concert one of these days?
Oh, I think he can.
Come on, let's see your moves.
I'm fine supervising from right here. Thank you very much.
One boogie woogie, and I'll stop hassling you if that's what you really want.
Fine. But just one dance.
Right, yes, one dance. One dance. It's just two girls dancing. Oh my God. I mean, it's not like they're making out.
How do you feel about a do-over? Or, to put it in other words, Archie Andrews, may I have this dance?
Please say no. He's gonna say yes.
I'm sorry, Veronica. Maybe next time. Will you excuse me?
Oh yes! Oh yes! Go off, Archie! Oh! Girlie!
Boys and girls dancing in chaste harmony.
Shut up!
Just as God intended.
My lord.
Wouldn't you agree, Ms. Blossom?
You killed your parents? Something terrible happened. What happened? Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 7, episode 2 of Riverdale. And you know what? We don't have the time. I mean, maybe we do, but like, I don't have the time I don't have the time. That's what I said. I don't have the time to waste this final season on Veronica and Archie. It's been like how long has it been? 2 episodes, right? And it was 3 seasons of Varchi that we had to endure, right? Because at the one hand, I used to ship Bughead, like, yes, until I saw the light. But I found them a little bit more entertaining than Archie and Veronica ever did. To me, they were always about the physical attraction and like the sex scenes and things like that. They were physically attracted to one another. But, you know, at the same time, it was this like, for Archie was this like this person out of town. During the first seasons, it was like she came from New York and she knew all of this, and he was bedazzled by this new person coming into Riverdale High. And it's the same thing right now. He's like, you know, starstruck by this person that he doesn't realize, you know, that there's another person there for him, right? That is right next door, has always been there for him, has always cared for him, and it's Betty, and has been Betty all along, you know? And this proves even more so, because there is absolutely no way that in the way and in the state and in the level that Archie and Betty were on season 6, then now, since they're in the 50s, everything is gonna be rewritten, and are actually Archie and Veronica are the endgame couple. Like, that's not happening, you know? So we are gonna see it once again that there is absolutely no need for Archie, Archie and Veronica, because their connection is purely, you know, superficial at best, you know? And that's what it is. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. That Archie doesn't see her as anything other than this, you know, new girl, it girl. She's practically Hollywood, and he feels like he has to impress her, you know. But the way that Veronica acted on this episode, it pretty much sums up her entire character, you know, where she is not sure of who she is, not sure what she wants, and she will always play with the people in her life, you know, because she will, I don't know, Veronica has this idea that she can really be alone. Like, that's just not her, you know? And now saying that, oh, she's been behaving badly with the boys in Riverdale, and that she's gonna apologize and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, do it, whatever. But, like, I don't know. I think they could have done something different with Veronica and truly get us the Veronica, you know, that, you know, maybe in the 50s she was badass and not the she-wolf of anything, but, like, needed no man, you know what I mean? And she ruled and went by her own rules, and, you know, she was truly seeking for love, but not, you know, just making boys compete for her and things like that. Yes, I understand that she's allegedly right now 16, but for the writers to make the same mistakes over and over again with Veronica is very tiring, in my opinion. It's very much like, you know? You know what I mean? It's just, it's boring to me. I have to say it. It's boring. It's something that it's like, oh God, here we go again, you know? You know what I mean? I'm so glad that Archie at the end was like, yeah, you know what? I'd rather dance with my mom, you know? And he went on and danced with his mom. That was really sweet. Then we have the whole thing. This was a very Barchi episode, which I'm actually very happy, because proves once again that in every century, in every universe, in every era, it doesn't matter, you know, they will start as friends. They are the best friends always, and it always will lead to something, you know, romantic, you know what I mean? And at this time, once again, Betty is the one who is like feeling a little bit like fluster when she's dancing with him, and I think that Archie does too, but doesn't recognize fully what it is. He feels like falling in love or whatever it is like how he feels for Veronica, because he's so like in shock by this beautiful woman that comes out of town, and he doesn't realize that, you know, a good relationship, for you to have a good relationship, it has to start with a friendship. Not necessarily has to start with a friendship, but the base of it has to be that that's your best friend as well, right? That you understand each other at that level because you're best friends. You know what I mean? And for Barchi to once again start as best friends that one day will become, you know, each other's love of their lives, it's just marvelous, you know? And now we can avoid the Jughead part of it all. So that's good. That is good, actually, you know. But, you know, we have Kevin, and I feel terrible for Kevin, you know, because he's in the closet. He knows that he doesn't like Betty. We know that he might love her, yes, but as a friend, right? But he's not here for Betty. But social, pressure, and he's like, sometimes I can't believe what Alice says, it's like incredible. And like, if Alice was this, we're supposed to have the perfect family with the perfect husband and the, this is stupid, very 1950 type of thinking. Now she's actually 1950, 55, but still, And of course he thinks, all a girl wants is to be, settled with a man that will carry their books, and that will pin her. And I'm like, girly, what? I was extremely confused. And I was extremely, like, bored by that entire idea, And it sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks. Okay? That she's the one who's encouraging Kevin to do this. Because we know how Alice can be. We know how Alice likes to manipulate or force things in her kids' lives. So for me, it's kind of like more of that Alice is kind of annoying, But yeah, I do believe that true love will prevail at the end. And that's where it's heading. Then we also on this episode got Shoni. I mean, we didn't get a kiss or anything like that, but we had a conversation between them. Tony kind of teasing Cheryl and them dancing because they were just dancing. I don't know if it's cultural thing, but here in my country, and like it has been like that since I remember, women can dance with each other, and it doesn't have to mean absolutely anything. You're just dancing, because it's just a dance, right? And especially in the way that they were dancing, they were just just dancing. And the principal was like, "Oh my God, the homos! Look at the homos being homos!" You know what I mean? He was so scared, and then he goes and tells Cheryl, "Oh, boys and girls, like it's supposed to be." But like, I am so here for Tony to be like, girly, we feel like we feel, and like we like who we like, and like for her to like let Cheryl rediscover her lesbianism, we're here for it. We're so here for it. I loved it. I loved all the Shoni moments because everything leads to something greater, something bigger, something like there are people who are just destined to be together. Barchie's one of those couples, and Shoni is the other couple. They are just meant to be. Anyone else, I think you can move things around and like you could have a happy ending with, what? Honestly, I do not care. But Barchie and Shoni are the only things that are keeping me alive. You know what I mean? And if you want to say what other couples on this show, will never change, that don't need to change because they are destined to be together, those couples are Barchie and Shoni. That's it. I mean, we didn't have Jughead and Tabitha this episode, and I could say the same thing about them, but we didn't have them on this episode, so I'm kind of like torn. But we did have Ethel, who I think killed her parents, or her parents tried to kill her, and then she defended herself or something. I have no idea. Do I care a little bit about it? A tiny bit, but honestly, if you put me more Archie and Barchie scenes, I will gladly watch those instead of this, to be honest. So, whatever. Yeah, Jughead got a job. He doesn't remember anything. But I think that little things will make him remember eventually. I don't know. I mean, he still has those 3 words he typed. Is he going to do something about them or not? I guess we will see. What else happened in the episode? Fang's saying, which is good. At least he's not with Tony, you know. And then there is this other kid who's kind of like eyeing on Kevin, and I'm like, just make Kevin happen, you know, happy. Kevin happen. Just make Kevin happy with both his kidneys if he can stay with those, you know, because that's just ultimately that's what I want, for him to be happy, you know, not to be like all the sad stories that comes with the gays. They always give those sad stories to Kevin, right? The fact that he can move to New York, or that he's into musicals, but like, you know, it's a bad thing, or that he keeps cruising on the on the woods and things like that, and for him to never find happiness, and then that he was the dad and then he walked away from it, and you know, all of that, and at the end of the day it ends up with him being alone and sad, and I don't want that, you know. I actually want him to be happy with someone, you know, and that it will mean something for him. That's what I want. So we'll see. Anyways, I am excited for the next episode. I'm going to watch the promo for the next episode, and it will be posted on my membership for sorry, for YouTube. So in case you guys want to check it out, I'll drop a link, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys are incredible. Thank you. I love every single one of you. And here I am hoping for Barchi endgame. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Riverdale. Yes, I was going to say for Barchi and Shoni, but the show is titled Riverdale. Whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.